It should be a nice night out there at the ballpark. Marina, for anybody enjoying it, they might not even need a jacket tonight, right?
Oh, I mean, it is so beautiful and our temperatures are so nice and warm, but we are starting to make some changes in that forecast. And here, live in our weather sphere, one of my favorite things to do is opening up the window because we have no windows here in this area. And so it's nice to be able to open up and actually see something for the first time in a few days. Yesterday and today, just gorgeous. Lots of sunshine out there. We've got a live shot at Century City here from Hollywood Hills that we can actually see, which is so nice. So the reason for that is we've got pristine sunshine, which we can see so nicely here on our visible satellite map. We looped it for the last 2 hours, and you can see that earlier we did get a little bit of cloud coverage in the South Bay, but now it is just clearing up so nicely. We just have a touch of a marine layer in portions of Laguna Beach as well as in Dana Point, but that's going to clear up here within the next 30 minutes, which will be very, very nice. Currently, temperatures as a result are very comfortable in that area where we're still seeing a little bit of fog, with 76 in Santa Ana, 73 in Huntington Beach. But you head up and we're starting to see those temperatures move up as well, with 76 in Long Beach. That's crystal clear now. We head up into the valley and we've got temperatures that are really starting to get toasty, with portions of Woodland Hills already at 90 and Simi Valley checking in at 84. So that's the difference when we're dealing with something like this, with the coastal areas getting a little bit of that lingering cloud coverage. It is just so much cooler than our inland communities. And then that's when we start to see the big temperature split before we start to move things out. And so we are going to be looking at temperatures that are going to be moving through our area in the 80s and 90s for at least the next 48 hours before we start to rotate into a different direction. High pressure will gradually move off towards the east. As it does so, it will allow for an Aleutian low, a low out of Alaska to push through the Pac Northwest, and that will not bring a lot of rain to our region, none at all. It'll just reinforce that onshore flow that'll bring a little bit of moisture back into the atmosphere, and that's going to be just enough for us to be able to see those marine clouds start to thicken and move from our coastal regions into our coastal valley locations. And so because of that, our temperature split will get chiseled away. So right now we're way above average for this time of year as we put our future cast in motion, and then we'll slowly start to chisel. That onshore flow will return, and look, by Wednesday at 5 o'clock, because that onshore flow is so much stronger, it is going to allow for our temperatures to get well below average for this time of year, which makes a big difference when it comes to our temps. So highs today are going to be very nice, especially if you like the sunny, warm conditions. 70s all along the coastline. Back into the valley locations, we'll see some triple digits. Strolling over into the Santa Ana's, we'll get back up into the 80s. We'll get some 90s sparkling in here. And then the Inland Empire, unfortunately, you folks are also going to see the triple digits. So it's going to be very warm. If you like that, then get out there and enjoy today, because by Friday, this is what we're going to be looking at. About 15 degrees cooler across the region, with the 70s from 73 in Huntington Beach to the foothills that are in the 90s today, popping into the 70s and 80s from Pasadena all the way into Burbank. And then we're even getting rid of those triple digits as our valley locations see those very, very nice 80s as well. So we can see that so nicely with our 7-day forecast. We are going to chisel away very well over the next 48 hours. And we're going to say hello to summer on Friday. And that will bring our temperatures into the upper 80s for the Inland Empire. And for the valleys, you folks will start out in the triple digits as well, but by the end of the week, get into the mid to upper 80s. And then for the LA and OC Metro, we're saying goodbye to the 80s and hello to the 70s for our first weekend of summer. So a little bit of something for everyone, Amy, to enjoy.
All right, Marina, thanks so much.
Now you can get your KCAL news, weather, and live stream all in one place on the CBS News app. Download it free today.